Good afternoon, happy crafters, how are you all? Thank you for joining me, Toni Darroch, live in my studio. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm a guest presenter over on Create and Craft, and I love anything to do with paint and stamps, die cuts, anything that's quite crafty really. And I know you guys at home like the same things, that's why you tune in week on week. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button. This lets you know when we have our videos week on week. It gives you updates as to what we are up to down at Stamps by Me. If you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to drop a comment below. We do give our makes away, and one lucky winner is always selected at random to receive one of our lovely makes. So we're going to do a couple of demonstrations today using some of the newer products that we launched, and so you need to grab a cup of tea, put your feet up and just enjoy the half an hour or so. It might be a technique that you've never tried before, so it might be one that I'll encourage you to get your products out and have a play. If you do like the products I've used live in studio today, you can pop onto our website, pop FBL into the search engine. This will take you to all the products that I'm going to use live in show. If you haven't got the products, please don't switch off the channel. If you haven't got the products, that's not a problem at all. You may have some products in your stash where you can recreate what I'm going to do in studio today. We would love for you to buy our products, that's amazing if you do, but if you don't have them, don't worry about it. You will have something probably already where you can create something very similar. Before I go into my demonstrations though, I just want to show you a quick video of myself using the Tell Me a Story paper collection and using them in a completely different fashion to what you would normally use them for, i.e. matte and layering, paper albums and things like that. So check out this video and let me know what you think. So I'm told a lot of you have started receiving your paper pads already. I can't wait to see what you all do with them. I have already seen some makes from some lovely crafters and the projects and cards have been amazing, so well done everybody. I hope you've had a lot of fun playing with them. I've had so much fun creating the videos for you, so I hope you have lots of fun using them. There was a couple of things I just need to let you know about. With relation to the Sending You Lots of Love stamp, as you are all aware, I did pop a message on Facebook about the coordinating outline. So initially we didn't do the coordinating outline. This was a free members gift from us here at Stamps by Me. But due to customers asking repeatedly for the die, we have now put the die out there for you on pre-order. That's also available over on our website as well. So if you did get the free members gift at $2.99, which is still available on our website, if you sign up to our YouTube channel for $2.99, there is now a coordinating outline. I know a lot of you have already ordered it, but I appreciate we do have lots of new faces live in studio every week, so I'm just letting you know that information. So before I go into the demonstration, we have got a little bit longer today because I want to show you some of the new products that have landed here at Stamps by Me this week. I'm super excited to show you them all. So you can see on here, one of them is this fabulous product here. which comes in the black and comes in the cream white. So you're probably thinking, what's that all about? So as you are all aware, I love my masking tape, good masking tape. It's really hard to find, believe it or not, and you've probably seen me time and time again on air tearing my artwork trying to get the masking tape off. So I have found a masking tape that works. It's from Maya, the Himi range, who we are now the UK distributor for. So which is super exciting, which means we get to sit down and chat about products, what we're going to do moving forwards together and things like that. And that leads me on to tell you that on Friday at 3 o'clock I am live on Create and Craft TV in Peterborough with the brand new pencils. So if you did miss out on the pencils, they will be live on Create and Craft on Friday. They are available on our website now also, I would just give you the heads up. So if you missed out, that's where you need to go. So before I go into some of the other products, so we have got this now. This is available over on the website now. You will not be disappointed with this product, and I'm going to show you exactly why in the live studio this evening. But I'm going to show you some other products as well. So stand by, everybody. I just move my paints out of the way. So I'm just going to show you this lovely gift box now. Okay, it's that big, I can see from the size of my hand, you cannot get it all in shot. So I'm just going to pan the camera out so you can have a good clear view of what I'm showing you. Thank you. So you're probably wondering what this is. Well, I'll tell you what it is. Basically, it is the Maya gift box. So if you have a crafty friend or a crafty individual who probably would like to do watercolours, try something new, this is the box to go for. It would make a fabulous birthday or Christmas gift. It's beautiful. And I've worked with Maya to put lots of things in here that you can try. So if you're a watercolourist, there's things in there for that. If you are a pastel fan, there's stuff in there for that. Gouache, there are brushes, and I'll just quickly talk you through. So it comes in this fabulous magnetic closure box, which is huge. And then inside you get all your like little packs. So you get the Himi watercolour pencils, which are going to show on Friday, as you are all aware. They're 48 collection. This is a smaller collection, which is 24. So you get your watercolour pencils in the same magnetic closure case. You get 12 colours of the Himi oil pastels as well. I'm just quickly going through these because I've got a few things I need to show you. You get 12 of the silky crayons. Now these were just short of £20 on our website. They're currently out of stock. Those. You get this lovely set of brushes, which has got 10 brushes in here, all different shapes, ends, sizes. You've got your super fine right to your background ones for your washers. Big one in the back there, which comes in a nice box as well, so you can look after them. 12 watercolour tubes. So I think these were £40 on our website. So these are your 12 collections. So it's basically a tester of everything that they do at the moment. So an acrylic one, so perfect for painting onto your wood and your, you know, your table placements and those circular pieces of wood that everybody's decorating at the moment. So you get these ones, and then you also get some gouache, which is a thick set acrylic, which again is perfect for wood. So they come in this lovely case. You get them in there. There's the individual pots, and as you can see, they are all full. And what happens is you peel back the lids, and then you've got an airtight lid which holds it all in place, won't allow it to dry out or anything like that. And again, perfect for your wood, your MDF, and it's got a whole host of colours in there, so as you can see. And you can buy these as individuals as well should you want to top up. So this is just a taster of what's to come here at Stamps by Me. We have these in bigger collections coming at Stamps by Me. We have the brushes coming. So this would be a great starter kit for maybe you as a crafter at home who don't want a whole host of colours and just want to try bits of things that you like. So I'm absolutely over the moon that we've been able to put this together for you, because I know that as crafters we do become a little bit stale and want to try new things. Well, this is going to be a box what you can go to and just grab something different, try something different, and maybe learn something new within the crafting. So I'm going to leave that one with you. This one is available on the website and it's under the Himi range. So that's item number one. I'm just going to set this aside. It's so heavy. That will be sent by special delivery if you do purchase one of those. Quickly then we have the Maya tin. So you all know when I did the video with our oil pastels and I did the trees in black. Now traditionally you cannot do those trees in just a 2B, 4B, 6B pencil. You need something way better. So 6B, 8B, 10B. Well, this has got those in there for you, and this is super affordable as well. It comes in a metal tin, so it's housed well. You're not going to break any lead. You've got your double erasers, one for your light pencils, and then you have your putty rubber as well, which will remove any residue or lumps and bumps you have in your paper. You have your blending tools, stubs, where you can blend them out and create shading. So if you are wanting to be a bit of a sketch artist, you can do that. You have the blade and the runner to hold them and sharpen them, and then you get your beautiful pencils in here. So this is a 4B, so 2B right down to 4B. They're of a high-end quality. They are artist grade as well, but they are perfect for putting dark colours on top of colours, i.e. watercolours, acrylics, oil pastels. And again, great for a gift if somebody's just starting out. It's got the lockable element there, and this handle is actually flexible, so you can take it on the go, look after it, and you just know it's going to be perfect. I will be using these in studio in future, so just to give you the heads up. The pencils are back in stock, albeit on TV on Friday. And then last but, no, I've got a few things. Then we have the Himi silk crayons, which you've all seen before. I do encourage you to go back and watch my earlier videos, because I have done quite a few videos using these. We haven't had these in stock for months. We cannot keep them in stock, and those other ones were half the size of this one. This is the full complete set where you get gold, silver, some mica coloured ones, but you just get a whole host of colours in there. So you take them out, take the lid off, and you've got the screw like a lipstick at the bottom. Can you see that there? And they're water soluble, so you can create messy backgrounds through your stencils. But go and check out the videos that I've done before using these, because they're fabulous. So there we go. I know a lot of you have been waiting for these. I don't think these will hang around for long. So that's those. And then last but not least, something completely new. So we have the new palettes. So I know it's a lot to get through, and I know you've come to watch some demonstrations, and I'm going through it as fast as I can for you. As soon as I've got through them, we'll crack on with some demonstrations. So we have the two large palettes on here, grey and white. Why are they grey and white? That's because they are true to colour and always reflect the true colour that's put on them. So, and these two colours work with everything. So you've got a white one and a grey one. These are huge. These are perfect for mixing stations at the side of your desk with all your colours on. Let them dry out and then reactivate them when you need to. You can pop it away off your station. No more putting ink on, having to wipe it away and waste it. You can just leave it on this station and just have it to one side all the time. So that's your large one. We also have a medium one in white, a medium one in grey, and then we have your circular ones in white and grey. So again, probably these will be a staple item that you'll have on your desk all the time, particularly if you are wanting to start doing a little bit of painting, oils, acrylics and things like that. They also could act as a desk mat as well. You could work on top of them as well. So that's it. I'll just quickly get through those and we will move on to our first demonstration. So I have quite a few new products over on the website, so I do encourage you to go and check them out and spend 10 minutes having a look at what's new. So let's crack on. So the best thing for me is, I love all the products, as you know, but I love anything that's going to help me as a painter, help me as an artist to do well. And one of the products in today's show is going to be this, the cheapest one I've put on the website. So if you are buying anything, get this. So it's 30 millimeters thick, which is just over an inch, I believe. Work that out. Yeah, just over an inch. And it is so good. It doesn't tear when you're trying to get it off the reel, she says, and then goes and tears it. So it doesn't tear, and then when you pop it onto your artwork, what happens, I'll just sort this side out, sorry. When you pop it onto your artwork, it gives a proper seal. So when you do your watercolouring is not going to leak underneath, if that makes any sense at all. So how many times have you popped your watercolouring on and, oh, it's just not working. I'll just try one more time. How many times have you popped your watercolour on and your watercolours have leaked Oh, that's because it's still sealed shut. Sorry ladies, gents, it's because it's still got its seal on. How many times have you popped your watercolours on and it's sat underneath and not giving you a true square like what normally happens to me? So I'll just swap this out if this doesn't work this time. No, can you get me another roll of this please? So whilst I'm just getting another roll of that, let's move on to what we're going to do. So in today's studio, I'm going to use the watercolour tubes. You can see here we've got a yellow, a green, like an aqua blue and a navy. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a little bit of a sky in this diamond shape that I've created on this watercolour card. And I'm going to do exactly the same on this piece, on the second piece. So I've just got some clean, clear water and a brush. And I'm going to use a couple of sized brushes on this one today. I'm going to use a round, large, can you see that one there? Size 8, and I'm going to use a size 4. So I'm just going to make sure my colours are in check and I'm in the right way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the lovely new palettes that are available, so that when I come to put my watercolours on, I'm just going to basically save them on here. I'm not going to wipe them off, then I can use them all the time. There we go. So I'm just going to pop a blob of each colour I'm going to use onto my mat. You only need the tiniest amount of these watercolour tubes. Thank you. Thanks. A lot of people have already got these tubes and have said you need the tiniest amount, so please don't flood your palette with the colours because honestly you do not need a lot. Just a blob of each. Can you just can we just move the camera in slightly just so we can see what's happening? So I've given that a good old push down. I know that's not going anywhere and I know it's not going to tear my artwork, so thank you. Thanks. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to give this yellow a little bit of a mix, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a bit of a gradient up this like diamond shape here. So I'm just going to start at the bottom and I'm just going to move up. I'm going to go 1/4 of the way up. Now if you're not the most confident colourist, try the wet in wet technique. Wet it all over and drop the colour in. It's just an easier way to do it. So before you change colours from yellow to green, make sure you clean your brush. So clean, clear water every time you change your colour. So watercolours always dry back lighter. So if you put it on and you're thinking it's quite dry, it's quite dark, sorry, I'm not quite sure about that. Just have the confidence to let it be. It's only a bit of paper at the end of the day. If it don't work, we can pop it in the bin, can't we? So I've used the slightest bit of paint there. There's a great big blob of blue there, so I would be horrified if I had to waste that. So that's the great thing about these palettes, you can set them aside. And save the paint on there. So I'm just going to let that one air dry and we'll move on to the second one. So thank you for sorting my tape out. So I'm just going to do this one absolutely flat this time. So that one's going to have a shape in it. This one's just going to go completely flat. So I'm just going to create myself a lovely border around here. So try and get your borders equal if you can. This is why it's good to have maybe the the mat, you know, to guide you with your borders. We're just going to go for a variation of colour on this one. So we're going to go maybe fuchsia, purple and black, just for something a little bit different. I know I can't see the camera and I can't see any questions that are being asked, but probably you're all asking me about watercolour card, I'm guessing. It is coming. I keep saying this every week in studio. It is coming, I promise you. I'm not telling lies, honestly. I know you're all waiting patiently, so thank you. So the next colours then I'm going to use, I'm just going to bring this in a little bit so you can see, are the purple, sorry, the fuchsia, then the purple, and I am going to need white, so I'm just going to pop some white on there, but I also need black. I'm just going to use a bit of black at the top as well. Like so. So this one I just put paint straight on, didn't I? And on this one we're going to go wet in wet, just in case you're not the most confident colourist. So just swap my water out. So water all over. Just make sure my tape's down. Water all over. So you know when you've got your card covered, because it will be shiny. And then we'll pick up some of this vibrant fuchsia. It is vibrant, so. And what we'll do is we'll just go a quarter of the way up. So you can see you get a similar effect with the wet in wet. So I encourage you to try this one first if you enjoy doing this one, and you've got the confidence to try it without, then go for it. So I'll clean my brush because I'm changing colour. And then some black. And I'm just going back to the purple. I'm just going to take the purple up into this black a little bit, so I haven't got a harsh line. I'm going to take the purple down into this pink a little bit. I'm just going to let that dry itself. I'm not going to do anything else with that, and I'm going to come back to this one now. So obviously at home you can layer build, you can build and build and build and make it as vibrant as you want, but now I'm just going to create a little bit of an aurora borealis sky in here. So I'm just going to drop some of the white in from the centre. Before I go into the other colour though, I am going to change my brush, not change my brush, clean my brush so it doesn't contaminate, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to pick up some of the colour and tap some on there, and hopefully we'll get some good looking stars. There we go. So do bear in mind what size brush you're using. If you are using a smaller one, you'll end up with small ones. Right, I'm just going to blast that off with my gun. Do let it air dry at home if you've got the time, but for speed on here, I am just going to blast it off. Whilst I'm just air drying that, I am just going to get my stamp cleaning cloth and get rid of this puddle we've created in the middle here. Otherwise it'll just take forever to dry. There we go. So when you're happy it's completely dry, I'll come back to this one in a second. I'm just going to add some like stars with this white gel pen. Just going to spot them in. Showing up. I have done something similar to this before on one of the YouTube videos, so if you have got the time, I do encourage you to go and have a look at them all, because honestly once you enter the YouTube page of Stamps by Me, you're probably never going to want to come out of it. There is so much in there. So to create the appearance of a shooting star, I'm just going to do a line as well with a blob on the end. You see that there? When they're dry, I will go back over them with my pen to make them more vibrant. So let's get some detail in here now. So with my smaller brush now, we're going to create a bit of a silhouette at the base here. Just make sure it's dry, it's not. So to create the trees, you need to make sure your brush is practically dry. Otherwise you'll end up with an absolute muddy mess. So I've just got my stamp cleaning cloth and I'm just making sure my brush is really, really dry. So what I'll do is I'll show you how to create a very simple silhouette of a tree for a beginner. So sometimes, trust me, when I've seen trees, even in our classes, they're pretty scary. They look like scarecrows. So I'm going to strip it right back and show you the basic tree, and then you at home can practice and build on it, okay? So with my practically dry brush, I'm going to pick up some of the black. I think that's the black, is it? Yeah. So my brush is wet but not saturated. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold it upright like so, and I'm just going to draw a line. And it doesn't even have to be straight, so if you haven't got the steadiest hand in the world, don't worry about it. But this is a good way of stepping away from your stamps and just having a bit of you time. You know, you don't have to use your stamps all the time. So we'll start with 3 sticks on that side. So we need to pretend we're doing stickmen or something. So then all we're going to do is some lines, like straight across. They'll look like pylons to start with. So you start fatter at the base. and you just work up to a smaller point at the top. Like so. You're probably thinking it looks like your son's done that, and it does at the moment. So again at this one, try and do them as thin as you can. This is a size 4 brush I'm using, but if you've got something smaller, you could use something smaller. So let's just get all the detail on all of the trees in first. Just make sure I've got that line down there. Like so, and then I'm just going to pick up some more of the black. I'm just going to squiggle through the line that I've done. So, and this will fill in the little gaps. So if you do as if you're, what's the word I'm looking for? Scribbling on top of the line you've already done. So the underline is a guide. Can we see here? So the trees are starting to fill out. So I'm just scribbling over that single line I popped in there. Can we see now I've got a fuller tree? So the underline I did was a starting point. So I suppose if you haven't got the best hand in the world, it's not a drama, because you have to have that little bit of a shake to fill in the gaps anyway. So I'll just dry that off. And then fill in the gaps basically. So I'll just do one on this one. So you basically would just do another one here. So they would, what the trees I'd do now would push these ones I've just done into the background. So the ones that I'm creating now would be in the foreground. So like, I'll just do these two for now. I'm just conscious we're going to run out of time otherwise. And then always make sure your lines go the same as your other ones. So we'll start with our straight line. and the wiggle. So if you do gaps, if you do trees and they've got massive gaps in them like this one has here, don't be scared to just pop another little line in there and then pop the wiggle on. So you could do a whole host of trees around this base here. And then what happens is when you take your tape off, so I think what we'll do is I'll take the tape off this one just to show you. So I think the black tape, what I've used today, is a really good tape, but if you're measuring your lines and things like that and you're worried about where you're putting your lines, I think maybe the cream colour would be the better one to go for. I do personally like the black one, but it's entirely up to you as a crafter what you want to do. So let's just see if this one's dry. I will put these onto cards at the end of the show to show you how amazing they will look. That's good to go. So some of that black that I have just used. Oh, are we okay for time? So I'm just going to pick some more of this black. I'm just going to create a little bit on this one. Excuse me, I'm just going to create a little bit of a hill. So just make sure every layer is dry before you add your next layer. Then we'll just do another one. And one more. Make sure that's really black, that last layer. So let's get some stars in the sky. do have more patience at home, guys, with letting it dry and stuff. So you're just going to pop so with this specific like style of card, it's a great way to now add a finished sentiment to your artwork. So if you've got a sentiment in your artwork, sorry, in your stamp set that you're wanting to use, this is a great way to make sure that doesn't tear. Perfect. It's a great way now to add it to a top folding note card or to whatever you're wanting to use it for. There we go. So I'll just get rid of this one too. So I would probably stamp my sentiment across here just to be a little bit different for a change. So today's studio is a little bit different. It's something that probably most of you maybe not try or might try. I can't wait to see what you all will do with your makes and your new products and things like that. You could even do this painting the Tell Me a Story collection that you've all got in your stash. I will mount these onto cards as well so you can all see, make sure it's going to come off fine, so you can all see exactly what I've been up to, and these will be popped onto Facebook too for you, she says. There we go. Let's move them to one side so you can see them there. So these will be popped onto Facebook for you to either copy, try, share, inspire, whatever you need to do with them. I'm so excited for Friday. I'm also in the studio Wednesday at 4 o'clock as well with some more inspirational videos for you to try at home. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. You know, we're always here. We have over 219 videos now to get you going. So whatever you're doing, have a great afternoon and I will speak to you all later. Take care. Bye.